Pokemon has a lot of battles. You've got battles in the video games, battles in the anime, battles in the manga, battles in the card game, the board game, the phone game, and of course the constant battle of living with yourself when you're 28 years old and heavily obsessed with a franchise made for children. But today I'm going to talk to you about the greatest battle in Pokemon history. And to the surprise of many of you longtime Pokemon fans, it's probably one you haven't heard of. I'm sure all of you out there, casual and hardcore fans alike, have some guesses as to what it may be. Some of you may say it's when Ash finally beat Gary for the first time in the 270th episode of the anime, Can't Beat the Heat. This was an episode that fans waited nearly 5 years to see. Fans wanted Ash to beat Gary ever since he appeared in the first episode with not just one, but 6 girlfriends. That's 6 more girlfriends than the average Pokemon fan will have in their lifetime. So the best battle has to be when relatable perma-virgin Ash finally overcame his rival, right? Nope. Or perhaps it's when you meet Red at the absolute end of Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. We've all been there. We beat the Elite Four. We watched the credits. We lost our shit when we found out we could visit Kanto. We beat the original 8 gym leaders. We all had a seizure thanks to Porygon. We all wished that Ash was killed here and the series just abruptly ended. We all discovered things about ourselves thanks to James's secret giant titties. We climbed Mount Silver. And then, we saw him. Red, the protagonist from the previous game, standing all alone at the top of a mountain for absolutely no reason. And when you confront him, he says what we're all thinking. Wow. And once you hear that badass theme music that everyone on YouTube must compulsively do a cover of, you know you're absolutely fucked. And even with all that, it's still not the greatest battle in Pokemon history. The answer is a bit more meta. The greatest Pokemon battle of all time is the final match of the 2014 Pokemon World Championships. Jody Azzarelli vs. Sejun Park. This match was incredible for just one reason. Sejun Park is a moron. Let me explain. Take a look at Azzarelli's team. Mega Charizard, Tyranitar, Garchomp, Salamence, Lucario. All obviously very powerful Pokemon. Alongside Rotom Mow, which is a ghostly lawnmower. You ever try to fight a lawnmower in real life? You will die. The point is, Azzarelli's team from top to bottom was about dealing as much damage as humanly possible. A team of pure raw meaty slaps dished out from an iron backhand. And a lawnmower. Azzarelli was quoted as saying, "I had no real strategy going in. I just figured I could hit my opponent as hard as I could and I'd win. If that didn't work, I'd just have to defeat them in a Pokemon battle instead." Now let's look at Sejun Park's team. Garchomp makes another appearance, as well as Gyarados. So far so good. But then comes Talonflame, an anti-meta pick, alongside 2 waifus, Gardevoir and Gothitelle, who are God tier and shit tier waifus respectively. And finally, Pachirisu. Pachirisu is a Pikachu clone. Pikachu clones include Pichu, Plusle, Minoon, Pachirisu, Emolga, Dedenne, Togedemaru, Morpeko, and in some cases Meryl. They are not competitively viable, and are living proof of Game Freak's complete creative bankruptcy. They are garbage. Except Pichu, who's stronger than 90% of the Smash Bros. Ultimate roster. Sejun Park was known in the Pokemon scene for his love of Pachirisu. He carried around a Pachirisu plushie wherever he went. Often wore Pachirisu costumes to Pokemon events. Ate Pachirisu cereal. And was so dedicated to the Pokemon that when people asked him how much he loved it on a scale from 1 to 10, he would often answer, about an 8, I guess. The 2014 World Pokemon Championship was a doubles format, and trainers were required to only use 4 of their 6 Pokemon. And so, predictably, Sejun Park chose to utilize Pachirisu in every single match. He then proceeded to absolutely dominate the finals with an easy victory. Oh yeah, did I say that Sejun Park is a moron? I meant tactical fucking genius. Pachirisu's unique moveset, bulky stat allocation, and uncanny ability to mimic female characters from the anime filled an extremely specific niche that, combined with its surprise factor, blew the competition the fuck away. I mean, you could have just used logical deduction from the fact that he got all the way to the finals with Pachirisu to figure out that something was up, but since this is the internet, if I don't spell it all out for you, I'll have thousands of comments mentioning how they used the Pythagorean theorem to unravel this mind-altering conspiracy. A big part of this plan was Pachirisu's follow me move, which meant all attacks would be redirected towards him. All the while, Pachirisu's partner would have all the time in the world to dish out whatever flavor of ass-whooping it was feeling at the time. Seijun knew Pachirisu would be bullied. He knew Pachirisu deserved to be bullied. He even forced it to be bullied. He used his opponent's bullying to his advantage. Pokemon advocates bullying, and so do I. The finals match was a display of metagaming creative strategy that not only won Park the Pokemon World Championship trophy, but generated some of the most disturbingly hot Pokemon fan art on the internet. The entire match is an exciting fan service-filled slobber knocker that shook up a traditionally tier-reliant meta and heavily homogenized game. If you're trying to be the best by only relying on obviously powerful Pokemon, this match will bitch slap you back to Karen tier and remind you that true trainers try to win with their favorites. Which is why my Pokemon team is 6 Dittos permanently transformed into famous short stacks. Seijun Park's Pachirisu even became an official event Pokemon given away by Nintendo themselves, proving that there's some hope that they'll actually give a shit about the competitive scene at some point. Pachirisu is now known for being more than just a shoddy copy and paste job designed to pump out more merchandise every Pokemon cycle. It's a shoddy copy and paste job designed to pump out more merchandise every Pokemon cycle that won a world championship. Now, of course, you're wondering, where can I find more of that Pachirisu art? But you're probably also wondering, did Seijun Park just show Ryukin a ghost when he won because it was tickling him the whole game? Yes. Yes, he did. He has never explained that. And I hope you enjoyed this explanation of what I consider to be one of the greatest moments in Pokemon history. If you all like this, I'd love to make some more freeform content like it, since I've got a worthless repository of knowledge of interesting internet bullshit. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments if you want to tickle my ego. Maybe if you want more Pokemon content, I'll talk about the guy who's challenging himself to masturbate to the entire Pokedex and documenting it. Also, did you know I stream Pokemon games sometimes? And other video games too? You can get a link to that in the description if you think you'd like it. You would! This game sucks. I don't want to play it anymore. I know you would. And now you're probably thinking, is Huggbees really going to end this video self-promoting his live streams? You're goddamn right I am.